Hey there, Ari here from the Tech Buyers Guru, and I'm really excited to be sharing with you a preview of what's to come on TBG in the next couple of months. So we're heading into mid-December into the holiday season. Things are going to slow down a little bit and then they're going to really pick up. First of all, I've got a number of products in for review, and these are going to be coming up very shortly. First things first, this is something I actually picked up over Black Friday. I bought this for myself, but also share on the channel. This is a Proline short course truck RC kit, and it's something that I've been interested in doing, kind of building up a scale Baja buggy using this kit. And if you guys are interested, comment down below and tell me you want to see this on camera, the actual building process. This is a kit, it's a hobby grade kit. You build it from scratch using the instructions. I think it'll be a lot of fun to do. It could be a lot of fun to put on camera, but I need to hear from you guys if you want to see that on camera. So that's going to be coming up. Also, Amazon's latest, greatest Echo Show. This is the 10-inch version. They promise bigger sound. Obviously, it's got a bigger screen. I'm going to be comparing it to the original Echo Show that I've enjoyed quite a bit ever since I got it early on in its production run. It's got something like a 6-inch screen, so this is going to be a major upgrade. And this also has built-in Zigbee for smart home products, and that's a big deal. Amazon has taken a huge step into the smart home industry by incorporating a smart home capable radio into its smart home equipment. And that means you can really start to set up pretty sophisticated smart home systems using the Amazon Echo Show, not just as your voice controller, but as your hub. And that's what I'm going to be doing here on the channel. I'm going to show you how that works. Next up, two cool products from Silverstone. First, the LS04 light strip, or what I would actually consider a light pipe. I'm going to show you right over here what their promotional photo looks like. It looks fantastic. This is a whole lot better than a bunch of little LEDs lighting up individually and kind of blinding you with light. This is an addressable strip, so you can get a lot of different colors at once, but also it's really designed in a different way so that it all blends together and it looks like one continuous rainbow of color, at least in the photo that I showed you. And they promised me it's going to look just as good in real life. So I'm very excited to show you this next generation addressable RGB lighting for PCs. I think it's really going to put Silverstone way ahead of the competition in terms of the quality and sophistication of the lighting you can achieve. Again, sticking with Silverstone, I've got something really special here up on the bench today. This is practically a pre-production run of the new Seta A1 case. And I've got the box here, right here, so you can see what it's called. This is Seta A1. Silverstone is turning a new page in terms of case design. Now, folks who are familiar with the PC industry will know that back in the early and mid 2000s, Silverstone set itself apart from the competition in building the most exquisite PC cases. They went by the name of Fortress, by Raven. They were all aluminum. They had the best cooling in the industry. They absolutely set standards, some of which have not been surpassed up to this point, nearly 15 years later. Well, Silverstone has hit reset on its case manufacturing business. And what it's going to be doing is coming out with 3 new lines of cases. At the low to mid range, you have the Farah. In the mainstream and then high end, you have the Seta. And at the very, very high end, the ultra premium cases, those are going to be the Alta, which is an appropriate word, which means high. That's going to be their ultra high end cases. So in the middle, we have Seta, and the A1 is their first case. The A stands for aluminum. You can see that on the front panel. This is not plastic. This is aluminum, anodized aluminum. This early prototype actually feels a little bit rough. Like I can feel the machining of the aluminum. I'm assuming that in the retail versions it'll be a little bit smoother, but that is a true aluminum curved panel. Very, very unusual in any case. Extremely unusual in a mid-range case. Silverstone is targeting the low $100 price range for this case, which is just mind-blowing to get that curved aluminum panel, which is an expensive piece of metal, and also 2 things hiding behind it. Addressable RGB light strips, which give it this really, really cool lighting that's still subtle, still professional, which means you could put this in basically any place you want to, and it'll look great, whether it's your gaming room or your office or in a corporate facility. It's going to look really good. And the other thing hiding behind that aluminum plate, dual 200 millimeter fans. That's something you don't find on cases at this price range. And furthermore, if you do, they often are choked off by a panel that doesn't let all the air through. Well, this panel is set off quite a ways from the front of those fans to let that air in. Silverstone is an expert on air cooling. They did not get this wrong. They got it right from my perspective. You also get advanced features like a USB 3.1 Type-C port up front, and of course that nice tempered glass side panel, which is darkened just the right amount to hide your components when the system's off and then light up when the system is on. I'm really excited about testing this case. This is actually, like I said, a pre-production run, and Silverstone is targeting January 15th for the release of these at retail all over the US and in Europe. So you will see a review of this case coming on January 15th. So this is just a preview of not only the Seta A1, but what's coming from Silverstone in 2020 in terms of brand new cases and a whole new view on defining high-end features in the case market. Speaking of 2020, the last thing I want to mention to you is that things are going to really heat up on the channel early in January 2020 when I attend CES in Las Vegas. I'm going to be bringing you lots and lots of coverage from the show floor and also off the show floor, because the new trend this year is that most of the PC manufacturers aren't even presenting at the official conference. They're off the strip at various hotel suites. And this is a trend which was probably coming for quite some time. I think the fact of the matter is that the PC industry is no longer really viewed as the core of tech. And so CES, which focused so much on cutting edge tech, just doesn't have a place for a lot of PC industry players. So they're off site. In fact, even Intel is off the main show floor for the first time in its history, as far as I know. This is a trend to watch. Is it alarming? It may be. Let's see what the quality of the showcases are from all the computer manufacturers that are not on the main show floor. Now, Silverstone is going to be there. Of course, I will be meeting with them as early as possible on the very first day that they're open. But you'll also be hearing from a number of other companies that I'll be interviewing. That includes Cooler Master, Thermaltake, Corsair, AMD, Logitech, and so many others. So stay tuned for that coverage from Las Vegas. I'm going to be bringing you the latest and hopefully the greatest new PC products and smart home products live from the show floor there in Las Vegas. So that's what's coming up. These are the products you're probably going to be seeing me focus on in December and early January, but after CES, I'll be getting plenty of other new products in for review. If you have any questions about these products or any of the other brands I just mentioned, please post those down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps the channel. And as always, I'm Ari from the Tech Buyers Guru, and I'll catch you next time.